My name is Samathan. I'm the founder of Monolets. At Monolets, we are enabling data warehouse at scale. Uh, okay, so if you look at the technology trends, the graph on the left shows the cost of the silicon. And we have actually already passed this point where the wireless chips are dollars. But we are entering into an era where the wireless modules are going to be less than $1, and that's what Monolets is enabling. The curve on the right is showing you the exponential increase in the data value, and that need is driven by the AI and machine learning algorithms that are basically being executed in the cloud space. And what Monolets is building is this data pipeline, which is bringing the data in real time from the physical space into the cloud for these AI algorithms to make better predictions, to avoid losses in the supply chain or food industry and pharmaceutical space. So if you look into the technology scaling today, we are literally entering into an era where computing, sensing, and communication is essentially becoming disposable. And that's very powerful because that will enable this next level of scale, which is billions and trillions of these devices. And if you solve the two key problems, one is the power problem, and the second is the cost problem, then this will unlock this scale. And it will generate new source of data that currently does not exist, and which is conservatively estimated to be 600 terabytes per minute. And new services are going to be built on top of it. And we want to leverage that at Monolets. This technology that we are building at our company is broadly applicable to many different verticals, but we're focusing on retail, healthcare, and logistics space. And we want to apply this technology through smart packaging. I want to show you quickly the current state of the art. The graph on the left is on the y-axis the active power consumption, on the x-axis the unit price. BLE and 15.4, you can buy wireless modules today for $2 to $3, and they consume power roughly from 10 milliwatts to 100 milliwatts. RFID is passive, is tens of cents. But the problem with RFID is if you want to collect the data in real time, you need to deploy these expensive reader infrastructures, and that adds cost. What Monolets is bringing to the table is standards compliant wireless communication, BLE and 15 at the price point of RFID, so tens of cents. So we bring the cost down to enable the scale, while simultaneously we reduce the energy efficiency by a factor of 10. So you can collect the data in real time. And since we are standards compliant, so we can scale the network using commodity infrastructure. So for example, off-the-shelf gateway. So I want to emphasize on the energy efficiency here. If you want to send one wireless event every 1 second, we are going to last for a quarter on this 8 million power battery that is shown here. 2 seconds, 3 months, 4 seconds, 1 year. And with this energy efficiency, we can enable item level connectivity. This is the current state-of-the-art wireless module shown on the left from Dial Vector. It has several dozen external components, including an antenna and a battery that goes in the back. With Monolets wireless module, which is shown in the middle, you just need 3 external components, a printed antenna, an external sensor, and a printed battery. And I want to emphasize here, if you want to create this wireless module for tens of cents, the crystal alone on the module on the left costs 10 cents. So it's a very hard problem and non-trivial. With this wireless module, you can think of it as the size of a postage stamp. And with this, we enable always-on cloud connectivity. It's disposable. It has a unique digital identity. We provide end-to-end encryption of the data and location context with a roughly an accuracy of 2 to 3 meters, so you know where things are. This wireless module you can deploy into the physical space through smart packaging, and it will create this dynamic wireless mesh network, which brings the data into the smart gateways where we manage the network at scale, and then provide that real-time data feed into your cloud. I'm going to skip quickly some of the technical milestones that we have achieved so far. This is our 3rd generation wireless chip. We have been developing this technology at UC Berkeley for the last 3.5 years, leveraging $2 million DARPA grant. And I skipped my team slide, so, but thank you for your attention.
Questions for Osama? Go ahead, sir.
Yes.
Can you comment on your business model? Like, is that providing a full solution or just sensors?
So the wireless modules are 15 cents, so we don't want to charge on the hardware, but we are providing the data as a service for the customers. So we want to charge on the service business model because at scale, if you want to bring the cost down, we don't want to charge on the hardware side, but make money on the software side. And the customer owns the data, so we don't get to see the data. We are providing that as a service to them. So they're going to get API level access to the wireless network, and they can query the network through the API level access and get the data they want. And then they can build services on top of it.
One more question? All right, thank you so much, Asama.
Thank you.